Hey everybody, Akil Taylor here, back at it again with another video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and to my subscribers, thank you so much. Guys, a sad situation happened in Brazil today. A plane crash with 62 people on board, no survivors. The video was shocking to see, and the plane was out of control, and it was just a shocking sight. So, guys, if you are faint of heart, want to beware, I want you to beware of this video and understand that my prayers and my heart goes out to their families, and it's just a sad situation. Let's get to the video, guys.
We are continuing to follow breaking news out of southern Brazil, where a plane carrying 62 people has crashed. We're going to show you some new video into our newsroom, a warning some may find it hard to watch. So what you're seeing here is video of the plane during the descent. You can see it sort of spiraling and spinning in the air there before there's a plume of smoke in some of these videos. Here's another look at it. Here's what we know at this hour. The aircraft went down in a residential area in the city of Vinhedo. The airline says of the 62 people, 58 are passengers, 4 are crew members. Still not clear what caused the plane to crash or whether anyone survived. Here's what we know about the flight. It took off from Cascavel Airport in the southwestern part of the country. It's a regional airport. It was headed for the Sao Paulo Guarulhos Airport, which is the busiest airport in the country and not far from Vinhedo. Here's more video into the newsroom showing what looks to be a fire truck and an ambulance, some emergency responders here in Vinhedo. At an event today, the Brazilian president asked the crowd to observe a moment of silence, saying that it appeared all passengers and crew aboard had died. I want to go to CBS News aviation safety analyst and former NTSB chair Robert Sumwalt here with us now. Robert, you've seen some of the videos that we've been showing as well. What do you make of them? What can you deduce from them?
Certainly what this looks like is the airplane had an aerodynamic stall. And what that means is simply the airflow across the wings was no longer sufficient to keep the airplane flying. And after the stall, it goes into what we would call an aerodynamic spin.
So essentially, excuse the language, but essentially it's just falling out of the sky?
Well, really, that's the truth. The airplane no longer has sufficient airflow, and so the airplane is no longer aerodynamically flying.
You know, from the information that I've been able to find from the website FlightAware, it's a flight tracking service. This is, again, we can tell it was coming from a regional airport to this busy international airport in Sao Paulo. This was a twin turbo prop plane. What can you tell us about the type of aircraft here? It looks like it was an ATR-72.
That's right. The ATR-72 is manufactured in France. It has historically had a good safety record. 30 years ago, it did have an icing-related accident in outside of Chicago in Illinois, and so Indiana actually. So it generally has a good safety record. They made improvements after that crash in Indiana.
Now, we know that the president has said it appears that there are no survivors. Have you ever seen a situation like this in which we see that video of the spin, the loss of aerodynamics, and then we see the subsequent crash and plume of smoke, that a descent like this could lend to any survivors?
Yeah, I'm really sorry to say I don't see how this could be a survivable crash at all. If the crash itself were not a fatal jolt, the post-crash fire would be unfortunately fatal.
We know this is a residential area. We're seeing homes in the video that we're showing right now, so we're working to gather more information as well on what, if any, effects there are on the ground. How does an investigation into something like this begin?
Well, this will be an international investigation. As you know, the plane crashed in Brazil. So the Brazilian authorities, SANIPA as they are known, they are the Air Crash Investigation Authority of Brazil. They will lead the investigation. The airplane, as I mentioned, is manufactured in France. So the French authorities will be involved. The engines are manufactured in Canada. So the Canadian authorities will be involved also.
Okay, we're continuing to gather more information on this breaking news. A plane carrying 62 people crashes in a residential area not far from its destination airport. You see there on the map. Robert Sumwalt, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your expertise.
Sad. So sad. My condolences to their family. It's a sad situation. You know, you 1 minute you're in the air thinking about what you're gonna do with the rest of your life. Next minute, sit saying your prayers. Dang, man. It's a sad thing. I cannot I I cannot imagine what was going through those 62 people's lives. Can I imagine what was going through the pilot line? You know, what was going through his mind. You know, it's just sad. Oh my God. Mm, mm, mm. We have to understand that we never know when it's going to be our last moment. Tell people that mean the world to you, tell them that you love them. Tell them that you love them, because you never know when it's going to be your last moment. I know that those 62 people didn't think that was going to be their last moment. Sometimes we have to really understand that we can be taken out in the blink of an eye. And we're just there wondering. Like, it made me think what he said, if the crash didn't kill them, the fire did. Just a terrible way to go out. Terrible. Oh my gosh. You know, if you can join me just in a moment of silence for those lives. May God have mercy on their souls. And God bless them. Whoever you believe in, whatever deity, whatever it is. I just hope that there is an afterlife, that they're no longer in pain and they're enjoying themselves. It's a sad thing. Sad thing. I fly all the time. I go to Chicago. I go to Jamaica to see my wife. I go to Chicago to see my daughter, and I go to Jamaica to see my wife. And it's just sad. So sad. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. My heart goes out to those people. Please, in your prayers, pray for their families, because it's a sad situation. Don't let this one thing deter you from flying, because it has a very good safety track record. And just do what you guys have to do. Love your family members. Love the people who you care about. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that you care about them, so that we can just be able to know that if we do go out for our last time, we know that we told people that we cared and love them. Thank you guys for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. Take care. Peace.